Hello again, and thanks for your continued interest. In this post, we're going to begin to understand what it takes to improve our life physically, spiritually, and intellectually. You see, it doesn't matter if we're in a jail cell or a boardroom. It doesn't matter if we're going through bankruptcy or experiencing a great financial success. It really doesn't matter if our bodies are deteriorating or we're at the pinnacle of physical fitness. What does matter is that we recognize we have the power to improve our condition and to begin experiencing a prosperous and peaceful life right here and right now. To begin, let's take a look at our intellectual nature. It consists of our conscious and subconscious mind, our will, desires, and emotions. Some folks may call this the soul, life force, or heart of man. It's not important what we call it, as long as we recognize its existence and that it is distinct from our other natures. Many say that it separates from our physical body during death and continues to exist. Others say that when we die, it dies. You know, I'm not here to try to convince you one way or the other. I just want you to understand that it does exist and is separate from our physical and spiritual nature. I like to call our intellectual nature the battleground. You see, this is the place where all of our mental and emotional distress takes place. And although it's not physical in nature, that is, it can't be touched, smelled, or seen, it can have a devastating effect on our physical body. As a result, it's not to be completely trusted in and of itself, because as easily as it can lead us to unlock the mysteries of the solar system, it can also lead us to wrongly convict someone of a crime they didn't commit. At the center of our intellectual nature is this thing called free will. Our free will gives us the ability to choose whatever course of action we desire. It allows us to do so whether or not the course we choose is hurtful or harmful to others. However, we got to recognize that there's always consequences associated with whatever actions we choose. In case you're wondering now, how's this information going to help me improve my life? Let me get to the meat of this post right now. You may have heard the saying, the mind is a terrible thing to waste. And that's just my point. Our mind, an integral component of our intellectual nature, is one of the greatest tools that we as human beings have available to us. As a tool, it can be used to create works of good or evil. However, as a result of free will, we can allow our minds to be influenced by whatever we choose. This is where our spiritual nature comes in to work hand in hand with our intellectual nature. You see, as I stated in previous posts, our intellectual, spiritual, and physical natures must interact together in order for us to experience the prosperous and peaceful life that we seek. In my next post, I'll discuss how our spiritual nature influences our intellectual nature. Until then, here's wishing that you live today and every day passionately and with purpose. Thank you, and God bless.